Wednesday morning and I am back in the house. I have all the training all done already and I'm just sitting in here making my breakfast. This is something I've started making this last while, and what it is I call it a scone scramble, because I'll break up the scone now and scramble up the eggs and everything and just mash it all together. But the reason why I'm eating homemade scone is because it must have been 2 months ago now, I got a loaf of bread that I've been eating for years. A Hovis loaf. It's a pink loaf granary and it's absolutely lovely, right? But I bought the loaf on a Sunday. I had a slice of it, 2 slices that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and the loaf was still like feeling fresh by the end of the next week, or by the end of the week. So I pulled out 2 slices and I was like, this couldn't be normal that a bread would stay so fresh for so long. And I just thought then to myself, well, it couldn't be good for you, like this stuff, the preservatives, whatever they're putting into it. So now Mammy makes me scones every week. They last for 2 scones, does me 8 days. I take 2 big thick slices every day, and I have an loaf of bread that's been like bought in the shop since ages ago now. So I'll actually put the recipe here if anybody wants to make the bread. It's absolutely delicious, it's fresh, and there's no oil bad stuff on it. So that's my 2 cents on the bread. So while I get it stuck into this delicious breakfast, you can watch the first part of the training today. So what we did first of all, we started off with some squat cleans. We did 9 sets in total. First set was a set of 3 at 40%, 50 kilo. Then we did another set of 3, 50%, 3 at 60%, 3 at 75%, 3 at 75% again. Then we jumped to a double at 80%, a single at 82, a single at 85, and another single at 85. So the heaviest we went up to here was 108 kilo. We rounded that up from 106. These did not have to be touch and go. They could be singles, and they could be squat clean or power clean, whatever you fancied. I preferred to go squat clean on them today. Just what was I going to say? Yeah, that was it. So I'm going to get into eating this, and you can watch that, and I'm back in a minute. So that was the cleans. Then we went on then to push jerks. For the push jerk piece today, we had every 3 minutes for 3 sets, 3 push jerks. And the first set was going to start at 80% or 88 kilos for me. And then I was going to build across then. So first set had to be done at 80%, and then you had the whatever you wanted then to build the next one and build on them. So we went from 88 through to 100 for a triple. this is kind of interesting here, right? See, the last time I snatched 100 kilos, it was on the 7th of May 2023. And back then, when I decided that I was going to try and snatch 100 kilos, my plan was eat as much food as I can, put on as much weight as I can, and hit the 100 kilo snatch. I was thinking that basically weight moves weight, so I decided to do that. So I hit the 100 kilos on that date, 7th of May, at 203.0 pounds, right? That was first thing in the morning after I got on the toilet. So it was 203 pounds when I hit it. Now, fast forward to the 29th of November this year, and I hit the 100 kilos for 2 reps in the one night, and I was weighing 196.6 pounds. So it just shows you that you don't necessarily have to have a heap of weight on to move a heap of weight. I've done that now later, 96, 7, 8, 9, 2, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. That's 7 pound later. This time I was 7 pound later and still snatched 100 kilos. So I know definitely mass does move mass, but it can be done at lighter weight than you think. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And I always log my weight every day. I just log it. And the main reason I started logging my weight was whenever I used to do like gymnastics movements like ring muscle-ups, handstand push-ups, I always found that if I went anywhere over the 200 mark, that it was like I found it a wee bit harder to do the gymnastics, so I always try and keep it below that. So that's why I had a record of all this. But it's important. I think it's great just to keep data on what you're doing all the time. Like I can just flick back through there any date, see what it is, and then it kind of gives you that wee, I don't know, it just gives you that wee bit of like pat in the back to be like, geez, you're going well. Hey, you did it lighter than what you did the first time, and it means that my gymnastics now still better than what they were then back in. I remember I snatched that 100 kilos, right, 203, and I was doing a workout shortly after it with ring muscle-ups in it, and I was like, oh my god, I felt like wearing a weighted vest. They were heavy. So to do that at that, delighted. And then the last piece of the day then, which was my least favourite workout I've done in a while, 10-minute AMRAP, 60 double unders, 10 wall balls, 60 double unders 20, 60 double unders 30 wall balls. So you just kept adding 10 wall balls every time. And that was it. Hey, there's not really much else happening today. Wanted to get that done early this morning, and I did. And just going to eat the rest of this, edit this video, and we'll see you on Friday for the next one. Good luck.